Hi everybody, so gonna do a little bit of a different kind of video. This is kind of inspired by Area 51, talking about his summertime and wintertime like projects he's working on and stuff. So I'm gonna do some of that, but basically this is gonna be kind of my, like a list show. So um, I want to talk about projects I got, things, basically my toy hunting and comic book hunting wish list, I guess, for the year. I'm already mostly through the year, but it'll continue on to next year anyway. But before I do that, I want to just take a minute and talk about some of these YouTubers that some of these most of you guys will know. Some of these you may never have heard of, but with I just feel like I just want to share some really good, awesome YouTubers in the community. If you know them, go over to their channel and say, "Hey, so and Nerd Cave talked about you." If you don't know them, go over there and say, "Hey, Nerd Cave recommended me to you, and I like your channel," or whatever. But these are just some people that I really enjoy watching, and hope you guys will enjoy watching them too. And these are in no particular order. I was just kind of going through my list of people and just start writing down names. So there's no number one or anything like that. They're all awesome people. So first up, your friendly neighborhood YouTuber does really awesome toy reviews. Area 51 Comics does a lot. Does toy reviews, Lego reviews, comic reviews, haul videos, RC planes and cars. Highly recommend watching, well, everyone on this list. Tomcat X does some really awesome toy reviews and hauls and stuff. Combi 101 is your go-to guy for vintage Ninja Turtle stuff. He probably has a bigger collection than me. Actually, I know he does because he showed videos of it, and his Ninja Turtle collection's awesome, and he does a lot of other things, Ghostbusters and different things. So check him out. Ed's Retro, most of you guys probably know, does video games and toy hauls and reviews and whatnot. Greco Fabulous has some of the funniest videos on YouTube as far as toy collecting. Very, I don't know. Just watch it. They're funny. It's a good time. Jerry Pittman, go check out his channel. Not Another Retro Channel, Narc. Bub's Comics, Retro Now. Ultra Maximus does some really cool stuff with like stop motion and stuff. The Artist Shark does some really, really, really good toy reviews and really in depth and covers a lot of vintage lines, Ninja Turtles. I think he did Street Sharks, some other stuff. Check him out. Check all these guys out though. Mr. V Games and Toys, Jedi Master 738. Nathan Simmons always has massive toy hauls. And he always shows some cool stuff. Tattoo Toy Hunter always finds some cool stuff. He's always going to like Goodwills and whatnot and finding some really cool deals. 90s Toy Guys has really good reviews on like 90s Toy Biz X-Men and other things. Metarog Comics, Laura Legends, the only female, well, one of the few females, Jedi Master 738. There was another one, and I cannot remember her name, but she usually posts on a lot of my videos, but she collects Matchbox cars and Marvel Legends, and if I remember the name, I'll try to put it in the comics. Dang it, I can't believe I forgot her off my list. Fred Hall Direct Edition, The Hoosier Nerd, which, come on, dude, I'm in Indiana, dude. We need a freaking, I don't know, hang out. Tom's Geeky Garage. This guy's a freaking genius and does some really, really cool stuff, like with Ghostbusters, I'm pretty sure this guy could fabricate a golden egg out of his ass. I don't know how he does this stuff, but he does some really cool stuff. So, and Old Man Gamer Chris, seems like one of the nicest, genuine people in the world. Does some really good comic book reviews. He's always getting in some really awesome CGC books. So if you get a chance, check out some of these people. I would highly recommend it. You're not going to be disappointed with any of these people. So anyway, so let's jump to my list of stuff here. So this is kind of my list of stuff that I was looking for this year. I got to check off a lot, so I'm just going to kind of go through it. So Devastator, got it. Bubble Bomber for Ninja Turtles. We're going to put that halfway there because it needs some work. NECA movie turtle 6-inch, got those. Rattler, still need a couple parts for it, but I finally did get a Rattler. Dino Riders Rex, did not get a Dino Riders Rex. Still missing a crap ton of Bucky O'Hare weapons. Build-A-Figure Apocalypse got. Mighty Bebop, got that this year. Tyranno Shredder, still need. Ecto 1 I got. Slave 1, still missing a couple parts, but I'm getting closer. The News Vein I did get, but I'm still needing some parts. Same with the Y-Wing. Legends X-Men, I did get the Beast and Jubilee. Did not get a Professor X. I just passed on him too many times and then couldn't find him when I actually wanted it. Then obviously I just need the rest of the Ninja Turtle line. So, 50 more figures or whatever it is to go. And they're all the TMNT figures that I need are basically either really cheap and they're stuff I really don't want, so I don't really care. I really don't want to spend 20 bucks on a figure I really don't want, but eventually I'm going to do it because I want to collect the whole line. Or it's figures I really do want and they're either 100 bucks or 700 bucks. Toxic Crusaders, finally got all the figures, but I need all the weapons. Did get a Cave Bebop. NECA Alien Queen, I've passed on that a couple of times, so that's one of those things I would buy it if I could find it cheap, but I just really don't want to spend 100 bucks on it, and I don't have any place to put out all my Pan's Labyrinth figures and all my other NECA figures, except for the turtles, aren't even making it to the shelf. G.I. Joe, I'm still looking for a Piranha. I did get a Sky Striker. I still need some parts. A Rattler, the Power Dive version, the Transformer. I don't know what that is. Oh, Hall of Fame Bat G.I. Joe, got that. King Arthur Knights of Justice, I want to get that whole line. There's a Spawn Evolutions, Spawn 9, and Necrocop from Spawn I want. So the Spawn Evolutions is like a 3-pack, I think is what it was, or something. Next up, DC Direct Bat. Oh, so I did get that, the DC Batman Ninja Turtle Mikey figure. Bone Age. If you guys have never heard of Bone Age, they're really cool figures. I had a couple as a kid, so I really want any of those. Play Arts Kai, the new Cloud. I still haven't pulled the trigger on it. I need to buy it from Big Bad Toy Store before I can't buy it anymore. I did get a Masterpiece Cheetor, Pan's Labyrinth, the Fawn. Still need a NECA quarter scale Leo and Mike. I did get the quarter scale Shredder, but I still need the 6-inch, so we're going to verify that. We're just going to make that the 6-inch. Diamond Select Toon Ghostbusters. I should have bought those when I had the chance, and now they have just skyrocketed in price to where I'm not going to mess with them. I got the Mezco ones. I'm good with that. I would love to have the cartoon versions, but I wasn't too pleased with the other Diamond Select Ghostbusters not being able to stand on their own, so I know the other, if I bought those, they would just stay in the package. So G2 Jazz, and I'm going to put in here G1 Jazz because I want both. I want another loose Select Colossus and Juggernaut, so I would like to have a G.I. Joe Whale, but I don't really know if I'd have a place to put it. I mean, I would find a place to put it, but Spawn Evo Pack, I already wrote down there. Giant Bebop and Rocksteady, I got both of those this year, and Bucky O'Hare's Double Bubble, I got that. So, checking off a lot of stuff on my list this year, so there's very few things that I still need to find. A couple of them haven't come out yet, like the Shredder and stuff, and some of these things I don't really care if I find. They're just kind of on there. If I do find them, I find them. Then my grails, T-Rex, still my number one. My Undercover Turtles, Sumo Raft, Tyranno Shredder. I need wings for Pterodon. I doubt I'll ever find those, so I need a whole new figure probably. Oh, Ghostbusters Firehouse. That is a checkoff. I did get a Ghostbusters Firehouse. MP Megatron, G1 style, and MP Megatron Beast Wars. That thing is so far out of my price range that won't happen. Not for a long time. Masterpiece Beast Wars Prime. When I say grails, I'm going to say most of these aren't really grails. These up here, these couple turtles are probably the closest thing. And this Beast Wars Megatron. The rest of them are just, if I find them, I find them. Soundwave, there's a sick G1 Soundwave statue getting ready to come out. I really want that. Masterpiece Jazz from Make Toys, and a Masterpiece Dinobot. I don't care if it's the KO version. So we don't really, that's not necessarily a grail, but the original Dinobot is. So eventually I might get the KO just because I don't want to spend the money on a Masterpiece version. So, and let's go into this list. So this is what I got project wise. I'm going to be adding some of the stuff to this list right now. So I got a Optimus Prime model kit that I want to build, a Starscream model kit I want to build, an X-Wing model kit I want to build. I've got an Iron Man custom figure I want to do. I'm finishing up my TMNT bubble gun packaging and labels. Kind of like a restoration. And I've got a TMNT tugboat that I'm going to do a restoration on, maybe a video. Grappler, restoration and cleanup. I don't think I'll do that. I've got a Y-Wing I need to do a full restoration on. Resto and stickers. Same way with Slave 1 and the ATST. Ecto 1, Resto, cleanup and stickers. I've got a Wii mod, which eventually I'll get to it. The G.I. Joe, the P40 Mustang. I need to fix gun mechanism, rusty battery compartment, and Sky Striker. Resto. I need parts and stickers. And same thing goes for my Rattler. Parts, stickers, which I might not do the stickers on that one. I'm not sure on that. But I do need to fix front gun. Yeah, I've still got it. And then Ghostbusters. Resto. And these are vintage. Restoration on the Proton Pack. And Trap. The Proton Pack. Stickers. And then I've got 4 Ghostbuster vehicles that I just need to replace stickers on. If I can spell, my hands will work. What else do I have? Oh, this movie prop Ghostbuster pack that you've probably seen in a different video. Upgrades and paint. What else did I get that needs work? We had a turbo tank that needs a bunch of parts for Star Wars. Oh, Skywarp. I got a Skywarp Masterpiece. And repaint. I'm going to repaint him or demolish him with a hammer, make him look like I destroyed one. What else? I know there was something else I was going to do. TMNT gun range. is what I'm gonna call that little shooting game that's right there. I want to do a full restoration on that. Trying to think, there was something else I was just thinking about. Oh, TMNT Bubble Bomber needs some work. So I think that is, and new lights and toy room. I got a bunch of LED light strips. A few years back, or probably a year or two ago, I went through and made all of these shelves the exact same height for the most part, because my plan was to run LED strips across all of them, and it just made a lot more sense if they were all the same height, so I could just basically drill holes up in the top right here and then just run the LED strips all the way through. So just drill a couple holes all the way across. So I need to do that. It just makes such a mess. Like, yeah, I know it's not much. You'd be surprised how much sawdust is from that one tiny little hole drilling through those. So, then, I want to finish buying all these little plexiglass cubes. And I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them, which is a lot of money, because they're like $13 a piece, $15 a piece, something like that. So I only buy 1 or 2 of them when I can, and they are hard to find, so I only get to buy about 1 of them a week usually, so it takes a while to find all those. What else? I think that is about all the projects that I plan on trying to get accomplished. Not this winter. A lot of this stuff that's paint, I'm not going to do in the winter. So, until then, I'm going to wait. Hopefully track down some parts for all this stuff. So, I'm going to try to focus more on this stuff over the next few months versus toy hauls and stuff. And we'll just see if you guys like the videos, and we'll go from there. Since I don't like to edit my videos, I just like to shoot them and upload them and be done with them. We'll see how it works. But anyway, I think that was all the list of stuff I wanted to get through. Oh, I did have, in case you guys care about comics, I'm just going to run through the comics real quick. Catwoman number 12, Art Germ, Supergirl number 28. Some of these I may have already gotten. Symbiote, Spider-Man number 1, Black Cat Art Germ, number 1, I think I got that. Wonder Woman 65, Catwoman number 10. I think most of these are all Art Germ variants. Wonder Woman 64, Wonder Woman 63, Shiva Ham, or I don't know what name I even wrote down. Action Comics 1000, the Buy Me Toys Art Germ cover. Invincible Iron Man, Sia variant. I want all the TMNT figures, so all the TMNT covers that look like action figures. Lolo number 1, the Elias Chazardis? I don't know. Something like that. Spider-Man, this is kind of like my number 1 get for the year. I already got a TMNT number 4. It's not the best condition I wanted, but it's good enough for now. Legends of Oz, Blue Rainbow Campbell variant. Harley's Black Book. That's a relatively cheap one that I should be able to get soon. This is my second most wanted book. Batgirl number 12, Art Germ. Princess Leia, Campbell, variant number 1. X-Men 129 and X-Men 133, and several of the other X-Men books that are, issues kind of in that same era, and are right around 90 to 140, kind of that ballpark. And then the TMNT, this is probably my third most wanted. TMNT 30th Anniversary Heroes Haven. It was this cover. They only did it on this one for the Heroes Haven cover, but it had the Technodrome and all the good guys on one side and all the bad guys on the other side, and they went deep. Like Ace Duck was on there and a bunch of other not figures, but people. So unfortunately, I don't buy a ton of comics anymore. I just can't keep up with it. So I just kind of pick the books I want. And I'm going to add on here TMNT IDW full run. I think I'm up to issue 50. Full run, not run. I think I cut off at right around issue 50. I might be up to issue 160 or issue 60. So that means I probably got 40 books I need to find. Because I think they're right up to issue 100 right now. I do know finished Walking Dead run. And Spawn. I do know I need 290 to 300, I think, is what I'm missing. So I definitely want to find those. Yep, so that is the end of my video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And like I said, go and check out some of those people that I listed earlier. And if you can, make a video and tag yourself. Tell us what your favorite YouTubers are, what toys you're looking for, what comics you're looking for, and do you have any winter projects that you plan on doing this year? I know one of mine was really wanting to rebag and board all of my comics. But the more and more I talk to guys who've been in the comic book for a long time, Mylars look really, really good. And everyone that I've talked to who have had Mylars for years absolutely hate them after probably 5 years. So I see a lot of young collectors on YouTube and people who haven't been doing it very long just brag about how much the Mylars, how better they look. And they do look amazing. But over the course of owning them, is it worth it? So if anyone of you guys know, what's your opinion on Mylars or Mylites versus regular comic book bags? I don't know. I like the way they look. I like the way Mylites look, but they're expensive, and if they're gonna end up being not worth it in the long run, I might not switch to those. But anyway, it's my bedtime, so I'm gonna get off of here, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.